Okay, so you're thinking about a career as a child care coordinator.
Sounds like you're ready to dive into a world of finger painting
Playground adventures?
and shaping young minds.
Right.
It's a field that's all about creating a nurturing environment for kids to learn and grow.
And based on what we're seeing?
It sounds like a perfect fit.
Yes. So we're going to prep you for your child care coordinator interview.
We've got a stack of sample questions
Insider tips on what interviewers are really looking for.
and even some strategies on how to really knock their socks off.
And hey,
Stick around.
because we'll even tell you how RoleCatcher
This really cool AI platform,
can help you tailor your answers like a pro.
think of it as your secret weapon against those interview jitters.
I like that.
So let's dive in.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so first question, tell us about your experience working with children.
Oh, yeah.
It seems simple enough,
Yeah.
but it's your chance to really make a strong first impression. This question is all about showcasing your passion and connecting it to tangible experiences.
Okay.
Don't just list previous roles.
Right.
Share a compelling story that highlights your dedication to creating a positive and enriching environment for children.
Okay, so like what kind of story would really make an interviewer kind of sit up and take notice?
Yeah, so think about a time you went above and beyond.
Okay.
Maybe helped a child overcome a challenge or design an activity that sparked a love for learning.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there was a moment where you saw a child's perspective shift and it solidified your passion for this work.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, those are the things that they're really looking for.
Okay, so it's those small but really impactful moments that reveal your genuine commitment.
Precisely.
Okay.
And remember, tailor your story to the specific age group or setting of the child care coordinator role you're interviewing for.
That's smart.
Right.
That kind of tailoring is where RoleCatcher can be super helpful, right?
Absolutely. RoleCatcher's AI can actually analyze your answers, comparing them to successful responses from similar roles,
Wow.
and give you personalized tips on how to make your answer even stronger.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's like having a personal editor for your interview answers.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
I know, it's a game changer.
Okay. Let's move on to question 2.
Heh.
How do you manage conflicts between children,
Okay.
or even between children and staff?
Right.
This one's all about keeping your cool in potentially stressful situations.
It's about demonstrating your conflict resolution skills in a way that assures the interviewer you can handle those inevitable disagreements fairly and constructively.
Okay, so how do we nail that?
So instead of just saying, I'm a good mediator,
Right.
paint a picture with a specific example.
Okay.
Did you help 2 kids share a coveted toy?
Mm-hmm.
Did you mediate a disagreement between a staff member and a parent?
Oh, that's good.
You know, those kind of things.
So concrete examples over vague promises.
Yes.
Got it.
And think about what your approach reveals about your understanding of child development and your ability to create a safe and respectful environment.
And it's okay to acknowledge that conflict resolution can be messy sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Interviewers appreciate authenticity.
Yeah.
If a strategy didn't work initially, but you learned from it and adjusted your approach,
Yeah.
share that. It
Okay.
shows growth and adaptability.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Now for question 3. How do you prioritize tasks and manage your time effectively in a busy childcare environment?
Right.
I feel like this one is all about wearing a million hats at once.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Childcare coordinators are juggling multiple responsibilities, from designing activities to communicating with parents to managing staff.
So how do you convince them that you can handle the chaos?
This is where you showcase your organizational superpowers.
Okay.
Are you a list-making champion?
Yeah.
Do you swear by color-coded calendars?
Right.
Share your strategies and be specific? Do you break down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps?
Mm-hmm.
Do you use technology to streamline communication or track progress?
Right.
Those are the kinds of things.
It's about proving you can stay organized and focused even amidst the whirlwind of activity.
Yes.
Speaking of which, our trusty career guide emphasizes the importance of technology in this role.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In today's world, being tech-savvy is a huge asset.
Right.
If you have experience with childcare software,
Mm-hmm.
online communication platforms, or other digital tools, make sure to mention those.
Okay.
It demonstrates your ability to leverage technology to enhance efficiency and communication.
Okay. Moving on to question 4.
Okay.
Can you describe a time when you had to handle a challenging behavior or situation with a child?
Mm-hmm.
This one always feels a bit like a test to see how you handle pressure.
It's definitely about demonstrating your ability to stay calm,
Right.
patient,
Yeah.
and solution-oriented in the face of, well, let's just say it's sometimes unpredictable behavior.
Right. How do we navigate this one without sounding like we're reciting a textbook?
Again, it's all about a compelling story.
Okay.
Think back to a time a child was having a meltdown,
Mm-hmm.
maybe acting out or struggling with something emotionally.
Okay.
Don't shy away from the details.
Right.
Interviewers want to see how you analyze a situation
Okay.
and respond thoughtfully.
It's not just about saying, I remain calm. It's about showcasing your process.
Precisely.
Okay.
Did you use active listening? Did you redirect their energy?
Right.
What strategies did you employ to help the child regulate their emotions or navigate the situation?
Okay.
And crucially, what was the outcome?
Right.
Did your approach lead to a positive resolution?
And if the first approach didn't work, did you try something else?
Exactly. Highlighting your ability to adapt and learn from experience is key.
Mm-hmm.
It shows you're not afraid to try different strategies and that you're committed to finding what works best for each child.
Okay. I'm already feeling more confident about handling those tricky behavioral questions.
It's good.
Ready for number 5?
Hit me with it.
All right. Question 5. How do you ensure the safety and well-being of the children under your care?
Okay.
This one feels like a no-brainer,
Yeah,
but I'm guessing there's more to it than just saying safety is my top priority.
you got it. While saying safety is paramount is important,
Mm-hmm.
this question requires more than just a blanket statement.
Okay.
They want to see that you have a deep understanding of safety protocols
Right.
and that you're proactive in maintaining a secure environment.
So what are some concrete examples we can use to illustrate our commitment to safety?
So think about the environment itself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you conduct regular checks for potential hazards?
Right.
How do you ensure the playground is safe?
Okay.
How do you manage transitions and outings to minimize risks?
It's about anticipating potential problems before they even arise.
Exactly.
Okay.
And don't forget about supervision.
Right.
How do you ensure adequate supervision at all times, especially during unstructured activities or when children are in larger groups?
Right.
You know, that's a really important one.
This is where those insights from the career guide come in handy again.
Yes.
I remember it talked about the importance of creating a culture of safety where everyone on staff feels empowered to speak up if they see something concerning.
That's a brilliant point.
Yeah.
Highlighting your commitment to creating that kind of collaborative and safety-conscious environment shows that you go above and beyond simply following rules.
Right.
It shows you're dedicated to fostering a space where children feel truly safe and supported.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you know, it's interesting you mentioned that when we think about a child's well-being,
Right.
it's not just about their physical safety, but also their emotional and social development.
All right.
And that leads us perfectly to question 6. How do you approach building relationships with parents and families?
Ah, yes. The parent-teacher connection.
Yeah.
It's such a crucial aspect of a child care coordinator's role. How do we convey that we're truly invested in those relationships?
It all boils down to communication.
Okay.
Clear, consistent, and compassionate communication.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the different ways you can keep parents informed and engaged in their child's progress.
Give me some examples. What are some specific strategies that really resonate with parents?
Let's see, how about regular newsletters?
Okay.
Highlighting classroom activities and achievements.
Oh, those are good.
Or maybe a dedicated messaging app for quick questions and updates.
Oh, that's great.
Right. Keeping those lines of communication open.
I remember reading in the career guide that those informal touch points, like quick chats during pickup and drop-off,
Oh, for sure.
can also build trust and rapport.
Absolutely. Those small moments can make a big difference.
Right.
And remember, communication is a two-way street.
Yes.
Be an active listener when parents share concerns or feedback. Even if you don't always agree, approach those conversations with empathy and a genuine desire to find solutions together.
It's about building that sense of partnership
Yes.
with parents, so important. Okay, ready to tackle the final interview question?
Bring it on.
Last but not least, question 7. How do you approach training and supervising staff members?
Okay.
This one feels like it's all about leadership and creating a strong team dynamic.
You hit the nail on the head. Interviewers want to see that you can not only manage a team,
Right.
but also inspire them to be their best.
Okay, so how do we convey those leadership qualities effectively?
Think about your leadership style.
Okay,
Are you collaborative, hands-on?
right.
Do you prefer to delegate tasks or do you provide more direct guidance?
Right, it's about knowing your strengths as a leader
Exactly.
and how they translate to creating a positive and productive work environment.
Right. And remember, specific examples are your best friend.
Okay.
Did you successfully implement a new program?
Okay.
Did you mentor a new staff member and help them thrive?
Those real-world stories really paint a picture
Yes.
of your leadership in action.
Mm-hmm.
The career guide actually touched on the importance of professional development for staff members.
Oh, absolutely.
How could we work that into our answer?
Excellent point. Mentioning your commitment to professional development opportunities
Okay.
shows that you're invested in your team's growth
Mm-hmm.
and that you prioritize staying up to date on the latest industry best practices.
So if you've encouraged your staff to attend workshops or pursue certifications,
Yes.
definitely highlight that.
Precisely. It demonstrates that you understand the value of continuous learning,
Yeah.
not just for yourself, but for your entire team. And you know what else can be incredibly helpful for showcasing your leadership skills and experience?
I bet I can guess RoleCatcher.
You got it. RoleCatcher's AI can analyze your responses to these leadership-focused questions
Okay.
and provide feedback on how clearly you're articulating your skills and experiences.
It's like having a career coach whisper in your ear. Hey, you forgot to mention that time you led that amazing training session.
Exactly. It helps you remember those key details that might slip your mind
Right.
during the pressure of an interview.
And speaking of RoleCatcher,
Oh, yes.
it's not just about insing interview questions.
Right.
It can also be a game changer when it comes to understanding the career trajectory of a child care coordinator. Right.
Absolutely. One of the things I love about RoleCatcher
Yeah.
is that it doesn't just prepare you for the interview, it also helps you understand what comes after.
So it's like having a career roadmap highlighting potential paths and opportunities for growth within the field of childcare.
Exact. For example, remember how we talked about the different stages of a childcare career?
Yeah.
RoleCatcher can actually show you what those career progressions look like in different settings.
Okay.
Maybe you're curious about the difference between working in a traditional daycare center versus a museum's educational program.
Right.
RoleCatcher can provide insights into those nuances.
It's like taking a peek behind the curtain of different career paths.
Yeah.
It's incredibly valuable. Okay, before we wrap up our deep dive into the world of childcare coordinator interviews,
Yeah.
let's take a moment to revisit that career guide one last time.
Okay.
I feel like it had some great food for thought, especially when it comes to program development.
Absolutely. I loved that section on creating engaging activities for kids.
Too. It got me thinking, what if we challenge our listeners to put those program development skills to the test?
Okay.
It'll be like a final thought experiment to really solidify everything we've talked about today.
I'm game. What do you have in mind?
All right, so here's the challenge.
Okay.
Imagine you're designing an after-school program,
Okay.
but not just any program, of course.
Right.
We want to tap into those creative minds out there.
Yes.
So imagine a program that's not only wildly fun, but also subtly educational.
Yeah.
A program that helps kids develop essential skills without them even realizing they're learning.
I love it. Are we thinking STEM skills, social emotional learning life skills?
All the above. Think about the kind of program you wish you had as a kid,
Yeah.
or the program you dream of for your own children.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anything.
This is a fantastic exercise because it pushes you to consider the needs of different children,
Right.
the importance of a well-rounded experience,
Yeah.
and how to blend education and entertainment seamlessly.
And it's a great way to showcase your passion and creativity in an interview.
Absolutely.
Imagine being able to share a concrete vision for an engaging and impactful after-school program.
Totally.
That's sure to leave a lasting impression.
It shows you're not just showing up for a job.
Right.
You're showing up with ideas,
Yeah.
enthusiasm, and a genuine desire to create something positive for children.
Exactly. So there you have it, future child care coordinators.
Yeah.
We've walked you through common interview questions, shared insider tips from the career guide,
Right.
and even sprinkled in some RoleCatcher magic to help you put your best foot forward.
It's a game changer for sure.
Remember, you've got this. Your passion for working with children, combined with your preparation and these helpful strategies, will make you an incredible candidate.
I agree.
And don't forget to check out RoleCatcher.
Yes, please do.
Create your free account today and start exploring all the amazing resources they offer.
It's like having a personalized career toolkit right at your fingertips.
We're so excited for you to embark on this rewarding journey as a child care coordinator.